am not an IT professional. I don't want to know how it works. I don't want to know what a gigabyte is and the server and all that. I just want to know that I can communicate with my employees, my funders, and help get data that people need to help individuals recover.
We needed a product that could be multifaceted and would have the expandability and the flexibility to change and grow as we did. We have a huge need to take all 141 of our sites and to make sure that they're connected in a way that is efficient and effective. So when we went out looking, Avira was the only company that truly understood the field, who we served, and how vital that linkage was.
The eDESKTOP solution is extremely simple to use. A user sits down, puts in their card in this little gray box, and connects to their computer session in a secured remote location.
I can go to any site, anywhere, and access it at any time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
On a daily basis, I'm usually in a rush to go from one site to the other. So when I come in the morning, it's really easy. I take my card, I put it in the box, and I punch in my password and user ID, and I'm in. If I have to leave for whatever reason and go to another site, it happens often. I just pull out my card, I take my card with me. The other site, I put my card in the same box, and I punch in my user ID and password, and all the information is right at my fingertips.
I remember one case where someone was locked out of their office and they started to panic. I'm not going to get to do my work. I said, it's okay, just take your card and log into somebody else's.
The whole eDESKTOP solution has given me comfort as both the compliance officer wearing that hat and as the general counsel, they're very much intertwined, that our PHI is not escaping our network.
Another part of my job is to ensure that the individuals that we serve, that their information is protected at all times. What I love about this system is it's all contained. So we have control over what information is seen and what information isn't seen.
As far as HIPAA goes, it's certainly much more secure, the system that we have now, and being able to lock down what goes on. I mean, I walk away from my computer, it's automatically the screen closes. So there's definitely more security to be able to keep the information more confidential.
We had concerns with people saving data on their hard drives. We had concerns with people saving data to disks that the old solution used to have, and then they would bring it home with them, and we were concerned about the security of that. People were able to print locally, whereas in the new solution that we can control the locations where they print.
We can restrict the nature of the access for the particular job title. It also permits us to lock down or restrict internet use so that people can't be sending things where it doesn't belong or waste our time while they're surfing the web.
One of the extensions of the eDESKTOP solution is a thin client laptop. The thin client laptop allows you to be mobile and access the same user experience from wherever, still using the same simple card procedure you would, along with taking advantage of mobile broadband products. The one great thing about the thin client laptop in accordance with the eDESKTOP solution is that there's no data still residing even on that laptop. So if your car is broken into or anything like that, there's still no security risk.
Primarily cost was our biggest challenge. We couldn't afford to have a full-time IT director and staff supporting our organization.
The eDESKTOP is far less expensive than the traditional desktops. Also, they have a much longer life.
Along with that, there's no warranty support needed for a eDESKTOP solution since the thin client itself has no moving parts in it.
We don't replace things, things aren't breaking down. We are up all the time. It is night and day in terms of the cost and saving us a ton of money.
In addition to all the other benefits of eDESKTOP, it is a power saver, a tremendous power saver. That, of course, has green ramifications and also fiscal ramifications. The power consumption of an eDESKTOP unit is something on the order of 5% of a traditional desktop unit. So multiply that across the agency, that adds up to real money real quickly.
When we used to have the old computer system, it was clunky and it took a really long time to get into the system.
Every computer had to be maintained individually. Many of the computers quickly became outdated. They couldn't run the newer versions of software. Our technicians often had to go out to a variety of locations.
We had a few major issues with keeping our operating system secure, since we had a local operating system for every desktop we had, along with having to battle hardware issues, failed hard drives, failed motherboards, and having to physically visit that site to fix the issue.
The old system, logging on or logging off, it was like a process and a half. You had to give yourself at least 20 minutes before and 20 minutes after just to ensure that your computer was shut down or turned on.
The old desktop was much slower than what the eDESKTOP is.
There's no comparison between the old system and the new system. The increased connectivity and the efficiency we realize have been amazing.
As a person who's not overly comfortable with technology, I have to say any transition in our technology always has me nervous, and I figure I'm the best test case. So when we were able to switch to this system, it was more affordable, the maintenance fees were considerably less, and I have to say the transition truly was seamless.
The eDESKTOP solution has helped us tremendously in eliminating viruses from our systems. They have saved us downtime. We no longer have to worry about these issues because everything is coming off the database.
I've always been one of those people that if it's not really easy working a computer or any kind of mechanical object, it is very difficult for me. With this system, there's nothing to do. I mean, just to put your card in, how hard is that? So I put my card in, I log in, and then all the information's there. I couldn't have asked for anything easier.
Avero has the skill and ability to put our minds at ease because they know the technical jargon, they know how to make things work. We know how to deal with individuals and help them recover from a mental illness. So Avero's been a really good partner with us to keep our staff at ease so we can continue to do our jobs of helping those less fortunate.